on what you were saying with the viruses and stuff, as scary as those are, I think it's not scary for me. My thought process on this thing that's been on my mind is pathetic, stupid, a whole bunch of concepts. And that's the whole royal family, Harry, Meghan, Markle thing.
Get me started on
and
that.
we want to. I want to divorce myself from this legacy and be my own man and make it on my own kind of thing. And I was actually having a heated debate with a friend of mine over the weekend because they were going, no, he has a right to choose and he has a right to do this like everyone else. And I had to try and wrap their heads around the concept of, for me, I believe that of every single person existing on the planet, that statement is true, barring the royal the immediate British royal family. That established monarchy is it's an institution of its own. And if you are in direct line to sit on the throne, first, second, fourth, or fifth removed, that is the one family, that is the one unit where you give up. You don't even get the choice. You are born into this thing where you do not have that choice to remove yourself from it. And people the argument this person made to me was, that's not fair, that's against rights, blah, blah, whatever you want. And I go, in some ways you have a point, but you are born into a family where you can have whatever you want, whenever you want it, at the drop of a hat. And you live a life that no other person on the planet can conceive of. I mean, you live in fucking palaces, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
So just that statement alone, and now you're crying about the fact, I don't get to choose when I get to go here. Or, boo-hoo, life is hard, I don't get to choose. Like, whatever it might be, I actually have to stand in front of a camera and smile for 5 minutes when I really just want to be in room number 603 in Buckingham Palace. Woe is me, boo-hoo-hoo. That properly triggers me. It gets my goat up because it's like, all you have to do is just try and uphold certain moral, ethical, whatever. There's actually a code that the British royal family has to adhere to. I Googled it. I've got it somewhere on my phone that they adhere
It's
to.
an expert.
No, wait. I can probably get it back in like a few seconds if I need to.
I've got mixed feelings about the whole thing, dude.
It's called the Crown. What is it called? Give me one. I'm going to get you with this. The Nolan Principles. You might like that. Not Christopher Nolan, but just the Nolan Principles. And it's things about being honorable, ethical, etc., etc. And just because people are asking you to adhere to this, make a few public appearances, be an ambassador for the family, the country, whatever it is, and you're crying about that because it interrupts, or your wife doesn't like the way it's affecting her life or something, and it just...
Yeah, but she got into that fully knowing.
This is my whole thing. She did not want to be royalty. She wanted the fairy tale princess wedding. This is what she saw, and hashtag Bill Burr, because Bill Burr is... I'm going to go on one of these rants right now, okay?
Dude, I don't know, he was in Mandalorian. Side note, like...
How amazing.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
I finished watching it the other day, but anyway.
We'll talk about that right now. But and I'm sorry, it's my thing around the state of marriage as an institution, as a thing nowadays. There's people that understand what it means and they invest in it and they go into it fully prepared. And then I believe that there's, on both sides, but I'm going to speak to the female side, where there's women that as from little girls, they played with Barbie. Barbie was a princess, and all Barbie wanted to do was have a fairy tale wedding where this flowing, elaborate white gown, horse and carriage taking her down the aisle, whatever it is, and marrying Prince Charming. Thank you, Disney. And that's what Meghan Markle wanted. She wasn't thinking past like wedding day. She just wanted the fairy tale princess wedding. And It was the ultimate. I mean, she got a fucking tiara at the end of this thing. She said her vows and they gave her a tiara. Most girls dream about or settle for a little plastic version of. She got an actual diamond encrusted tiara. And once she got that, once she in the PlayStation world, achievement unlocked, platinum trophy. Once that happened, now she wants to check out. Now it's an inconvenience to actually live the life of a royal. And I'm like, bullshit. I'm sorry. That is not on. That is ultimate version gold digging horse. Hashtag gold digging horse. That is my rant over.
I know this, I haven't really finished this thought, but I'm going to just blurt it out anyway. But I'm instantly suspicious and pessimistic about just the whole vibe. It to me, I've got mixed feelings about the royal family still existing in general.
I'm just waving at the camera because
it just feels like their purpose is to show up and everyone the queen is the grandmother they never had, and there's big support, and there's probably that kind of likes it but doesn't, because I just feel like it's this big farce, and it's another version of the Kardashians, and all this just feels like a reason for Meghan Markle and what's his name, Harry, to start their own reality show, and it just feels like them adapting to a new age of being a celebrity, because it feels like the royal family is slowly, it's got their support in the UK, but worldwide people are this is a scam, we're just giving these people money and they're just showing up everywhere.
But on that note though, dude, they cannot lead a normal life. Just off the fact that, like you said, she's a minor celebrity, in my opinion, on being on a very popular TV show once upon a time. And she wasn't even the main character. Everyone watched for Harvey Specter. Yeah. But she got her fame in one sort of side. Harry, it's the royal. There are lots of royal families around the world, but none of them are the British monarchy. It is the top of the royal ladder, if you like. And you cannot lead a normal life as much as you want to. Harry cannot walk into any random law firm and go, "Hi there, I think I could practice law." And even everyone on the planet is not going to take him seriously. They're going to let him. They're going to be like, you know what? Here's your office. Yeah. And we'll make you the face of our law firm. And he's going to be like, but you don't even know if I can practice law. No, it doesn't matter. Here's your office and there's your secretary, because he's Prince Harry. Everyone knows who he is. Yeah. He could start his own TV show, exactly what you were saying. Yes, and every single network in the world, be it CBS, ABC, BBC, Netflix, Amazon, anybody would pick up that TV show. And it's purely off that, before even knowing what the script, the plot, they're going to make a TV show. Everyone's going to want it, and everyone will tune in for it, at least for the first season, because he's royalty. That is what's fueling it. So now to sit there and go, I believe I can step back and I want to make it on my own way. You can't. You are a prince in direct descendant.
That is what I find really funny. They apparently said something about they basically can't. Why have I lost my words? Gain any royalties or any, any monetization from the royal family. But it's
how can you not?
He can do a show I broke away from the royal family. I'm so edgy, and they'll make a show on that. He's gonna have the following, and it's instant. Yeah, he's not gonna exactly struggle.
The way it's set up is the British monarchy does earn, because technically the British monarchy owns. England is theirs. That whole land is theirs. But as things evolved and as democracy and things like that came in, they formed the parliament and people vote for, conservatories or, I forget the other side, the Tories and the something or others. And they effectively, the prime minister gets elected and runs the country. The queen or whoever sits on the throne has to sign off on any law that gets created. And it's almost become a formality. She doesn't actually, apparently, the way I understand it, if she really wanted to, she can change or veto any law like that, because she is the current monarch. Okay. But she doesn't. She lets the parliament sort things out, create things, form policy, and they just give policy to her. She signs it off and it goes. she doesn't run the country in any way, shape, or form. She is a figurehead, and she just, as a formality, has to sign off on everything. Because of the way things are structured, the royal family earns a, what you want to call it, a salary, if you like, an inheritance or whatever, like a part of the taxes and everything that people pay in Britain goes to them and fuels and funds everything before selling assets or taking assets that they own into account. And that is what Harry, if he steps away from, he's no longer entitled to benefit from. He no longer gets his share of the however many billions of pounds that they get a year for being royalty.
Yeah.
That's the one thing. On that same note and statement is what I was saying and what we were both talking about. You can never divorce yourself from that fame that you have. And you will always benefit from it, no matter what you do, no matter what career you go into. And TV shows seems like the easiest, quickest win. But to sit there and kid yourself and say, I did this on my own. I made it on my own. I'm my own famous celebrity now.
The ship has sailed for him.
Yeah.
I mean, you can literally
you're
get
Prince.
on Instagram, I mean, he can everyone will approach him and he's just got to do an ad or two and he'll get paid.
Yeah. And each time he's making money, whether he likes it or not, he's making that money off the fact that he is Prince. He is British monarchy. You can't do that if you are Spanish royalty or Dutch royalty. No one knows who they are. I don't. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure in Holland and some parts of Europe, yes, people know them. People can identify them. The rest of the world, no. The British monarchy, worldwide, people know who you are. It's fact. So that's why I say, you're born into that. It's the one family in the world where you just have to accept your fate, your station, whatever it is, because you are British royalty. Like it or not, it is how it is. It's for me, it's almost like a horrible thing to say. You get some kind of terminal disease. At some point, you just have to accept the fact you have this, and you just need to find a way to continue your life with this thing for however long that may be. That is it.
Maybe the Queen is secretly part of the lizard race.
Who knows? There are those conspiracies. And one step further, like all those memes floating around, maybe there's going to be a car accident or a plane crash or something, we're going to fly to South Africa now. And then they're going to grab her and go, sorry, sir, we just need you to come this way before you step on the plane. Let them go. We just need your attention over here quickly while the plane takes off and crashes suddenly. Yeah, I don't know. But again, even that, the old lady has not just the Royal Navy, the Royal Air Force, whatever, at her disposal. She has MI6 at her disposal. Is that a woman you really want to irritate?
Yeah. Especially, naturally, when people get older, they get more stubborn.
Yes!
So it's she's like, I just don't care. I'll go out swinging,
Yeah, 100%. So, anyway, that was... It's been on my mind, and I just wanted to see if I could pick your brain. Yeah. I'm sure I've triggered people out there too that are going to go, what?
Well, I haven't had much to say, dude. You've had but yeah, it's definitely
quite heated.
Yeah.